Hello and welcome back to the Knights of the Smith Dinner Table actual play production of Deadlands, Colony of the Damned, our Deadlands Lost Colony game. So, when last we left our valiant heroes, stalwart survivors, or canny colonists, whichever ones you want to use, they had gone all Armageddon on an asteroid known as Nemesis. And after the nuke that they placed blew, Nemesis turned into a shotgun and somehow still managed to steer its way towards Banshee. And they watched the Nemesis shower from Temptation, and it was a spectacular view.
And
But
terrible.
a surprisingly small number of the meteorites from the asteroid burnt up during re-entry. And they know that there are at least hundreds of those weird millipede creatures that they fought there on the asteroid itself. Now, you guys spent the evening having a good time at the bar, Moe's, and you didn't have to buy a single drink because lots of people found out, because the BDF soldiers were telling everybody, that you guys had managed to save the planet from dying in one fell swoop.
Yeah, instead we just cursed it to a slow.
I mean, at least the BDF has a chance to fight these things off.
That's true. I'm just feeling a little pessimistic tonight, apparently.
Clearly. So,
Keep that attitude up. I'm going to give you centipede herpes.
Did we turn our buck carcass over to like some kind of scientist to study these things and look for how to fight them best?
Indeed, you can. The BDF is more than happy to take it from you because they definitely want to know what this thing is. None of them have ever seen anything like it. But let's keep rolling. So the next morning, as you guys all wake up, nursing your hangovers, you kind of gather in the hotel common area for your breakfast, and a young guy comes walking in. Looks like he's like no older than 19 or 20. Looks around, notices you guys, and says, excuse me. I've got a message for you folks. And he hands you a manila envelope that has each of your names on it written in a very sloppy hand.
Who
is going to take it?
I'll take it.
Okay. So as you open it up and pull out the contents, it is a single kind of crumpled piece of paper. It looks like whoever used it just picked up a piece of paper off the floor maybe. And I am going to show you. There we go.
Yep. Excuse me.
What it is. Oh, why did it not? Did it show it to you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason, it did not show it to the stream.
Would you like me to read it aloud for those that are listening?
Yes, you can.
Because I took it. Friends, the doc told me my time was running out before we left Banshee, and now the original Reaper is not far from collecting the one debt I couldn't skate out on. I lived a good life, but fell on bad straits and whiskey. Thank you for giving me the last chance to leave a legacy as more than a drunken bum. Treat her right, and she'll do right by you. Alquist.
And attached to the back of that is the ownership title for the Reckless.
Well, damn, we got ourselves a ship.
Piece of shit ship.
It's still a ship.
there was a coupling that was actually just a chip wrapper tied in a knot.
It worked, didn't it?
I don't know how. I'm afraid to touch it.
Well, you think you can make her a bit more space worthy as time goes on? Because it's better than not having a
That's
ship.
valid. Valid. I'll give you that. I'm just. We'll need a lot of money.
Which we don't have.
Oh, I guess you guys are going to have to start looking for work then.
Find a ship. Find a crew.
You got a ship. You got a crew.
Keep flying. We can
And-
find work now we got a ship.
That's true. And Banshee's about to be overrun with bugs, so
Probably plenty of work coming our way.
having a way to get off planet's a good idea.
All right. So are
Because
you
I
guys
only
gonna
have
do-
so many bullets.
Are you guys going to start
That's
looking
disgusting.
around for work?
I think that's probably wise. What do the rest of you think?
Don't
I'm waiting
everybody-
on the quiet too.
Well,
Sorry,
to
I
be
have a
fair-
baby screaming right this second. That's why I'm not
Yeah.
responding, but I'm good with finding work.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So I need networking checks, which is going to be, if I remember correctly, it is a persuasion check. But
Second.
yep, we're going to go with persuasion for now. Do 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 do.
Not good at the talky part. I'm just better at the shooty part and okay at
Fixie
the
part?
fixie part.
All right, Josie's coming in with a 4.
By the way, how much did we get paid for that job?
Everybody but Josie got 2,000. Josie got 1,000.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So add that to your credits. All right. Yep. It is indeed a
Goodness.
persuasion check. Okay. So Josie has a 4. Lucia has a 6.
6.
And I'm
We're
guessing,
persuading.
yes,
We're looking for work.
you're networking to look for work. And Haruto comes in with a 7. You guys do
We all had to
see.
update our LinkedIn profile. Sorry.
Asking around and everything, there is a small town known as, where'd it go? Oh, they did not give a name of a town. We'll call it Devil's Armpit.
Gross.
Small town called Devil's Armpit that needs supplies. And they've already paid for said supplies. They just need somebody to bring it out to them. And they are willing to pay 2,000 credits for it to be delivered.
That's total for the whole job.
Yep.
It's not a bad job.
I propose we do a 5-way split.
5-way
So-
split.
Yes, with the fifth split being to the ship.
Ship. I
Which
think
can we
that's-
name it something better than the Reckless?
We could probably name it whatever we want. Now it's ours.
Yep.
I'm just drawing a blank on any names for a shipwreck this second.
And I will
Oh,
create
table that for now.
an extra character here called Group Loot and make
Group
all
Loot.
of you the owner.
Group loot. Gavin thinks that's funny. What's so funny?
All right. And I will worry about getting it an icon later.
You could just use the Reckless as icon for it. Since that's going to be where we store most of that crap anyway.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. There we go. And there we go. All right. So, you guys head to the warehouse where you're supposed to pick up all the supplies. It's primarily things like dried food, all kinds of non-perishable stuff, some mining tools, as well as other household things that they would need, like bolts of cloth and various other like minor household tools. You pile it all up into the Reckless, which is what we're going to be calling it until you guys come up with a different name. And take off. And the nice thing is that Alquist did leave you one full tank of fuel. Hey, Flowrad. We need a fuel counter for vehicles, man. Just saying. And you guys make your way to the Devil's Armpit town. Because of prevailing conditions, it takes you several hours of subsonic flight because it's just crazy dangerous to fly a freighter at 1,000 miles an hour into the wind.
Do I have to do a piloting roll for that?
You do indeed.
I had a feeling. Do. I think we did it.
There's a 5. That is enough to succeed. And while the ride is a little rough because these light freighters are not the most aerodynamic of ships typically, you do manage to keep most of the bumps out of the ride. And it is close to sunset once you guys get there. I need to change the date ahead a bit. So, because it's been a few days before you found this job.
What's this crazy baby doing?
So we are
I don't
on
know.
to March. We're going to say 3rd of 2097. And you guys land just outside of town. There is no port to land in, so you literally have to just land on the ground. And the people there are happy to see you. And as you guys get the last of the supplies off, that's when one of Banshee's notorious storms hits.
Well, damn.
There's no flying in this weather. Quite a few hours pass by, and by the time it is about 10 at night, that's when the storm finally clears. And as you guys are heading back out of shelter and ready to go, I need to switch things up a bit.
We got paid the 2,000 already.
Yep.
I'll go ahead and put the credits on the group loot.
And there we go. You guys are heading back to where your ship is. You see some people out and about because, you know, it is still before midnight. And as you do, everybody make a notice check. Wow, somebody went crazy there.
Not me. I got a 3.
All right. Haruto got an 11.
But
Lucia
Mongo's sitting on a 9.
Mongo's on a 9. And Josie is at a 2. So Haruto, or not Haruto, Lucia and Josie are both surprised by this, as suddenly, out of the ground, erupts a bunch of
Bugs?
Why is it not letting me? I gotta refresh. It's not letting me do the thing. Let's see if it does now. There we go. Why is it not unhiding them? On Stream view. I am just having all kinds of issues today.
I see them down at the bottom there. A whole bunch of bugs.
So it wouldn't be a Night Smith Games production without technical issues.
There we go. Now we can see it on the stream view. And they erupt out of the ground. The townsfolk, the few townsfolk that you see, all scream in surprise. So Lucia and Josie are not going to get to do anything. I'm going to add 1, 2. Add her. Damn it. All right, so let's add these guys. Then I'm going to add you two. I'm going to throw a settler off to the side for their card, but they won't get one this round. All right. Let me get you there. And as the first round opens up, with 2 of your party members completely startled and surprised, as the combat begins, I need everybody. Oh, no, these guys don't trigger a fear check. All right, so this guy right down here in the middle is going to come rushing forward to its max pace. And as it does, it's twitching its head back and forth, and it looks to the guy to the right. And then it kind of just spits out this green liquid that flies through the air, striking the colonist. And he screams in pain.
they spit acid?
They do spit acid.
No.
All right. Then that takes us to the next one that is also going to come rushing forward. And it actually gets into melee range. And it's going to try and bite this little girl here. It is rushing forward and it bites at the little girl and it just misses her. Mongo, you are up, sir.
I tried to warn these people. I don't know why I moved back and forth there. Let's see. All right, so we will move forward my pace. Getting the M21 up.
Hey, you stop climbing.
I'm not going to stop. These
I'm
bugs
talking to
need
the
to die.
baby. Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought I was still muted.
How dare you? All
Nick
right.
is apparently better at his microphone management than me when he's got the baby for these games. No.
I'm going to declare 2 actions.
Okay.
Single shot. And that first shot is a miss, but we're going to spend a Benny on it because I didn't spend any Bennies last episode and I felt dirty about that.
And you turn that miss into a hit with a total of 4.
And we're going to Benny this damage a little bit. That's still not enough. All right.
They are pretty big critters.
They are
They
indeed.
are man-sized.
So we're going to switch it to a 3-round burst for this second shot. Oh, wait, I got to actually set that up as its own new shot.
Yep.
Here, no. Where are my weapons in my... Oh. They're not showing in my quick.
No? That's weird.
Let me try it. Now, it was marked as carried, but that's okay. That
6 is a
hits. It's a 4 because I forgot the 2 actions, but still a hit. And enough damage to shake it.
Shake that.
And that will be my turn.
That takes us to the next of these giant millipede critters. And it is going to rush forward towards the guy who got spit on. And it targets him and it tries to bite him. And it's going to miss with a 3. To the next giant millipede critter. It is going to come rushing forward to there. And it is going to go after the same guy that the last one went after with a bite. As it lashes out, the mandibles gnawing and clacking and snapping, and it manages to get a piece of the guy. And
oh, he dead.
It rips him open. Like, as it grabs hold, it rips his entrails out through his stomach with the mandibles, and that guy just falls to the ground quite dead. That takes us to Haruto.
Well, that certainly changes up my plan a little bit, what I was going to do.
Yeah.
All right, we are going to move our pace forward there. And we're going to pull out one of the frag grenades that we picked up.
Okay.
And is that small blast, medium blast?
Medium.
Yep.
Medium blast.
Yeah, if you click on it to activate it, it'll give you the button to drop the blast template.
Alrighty.
No, maybe it's not going to.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to give me the template.
Hold on. Let
Good
me.
thing under controls, it's right there.
Underwear?
Under your measurement controls.
Oh, I know why. It's because I had not updated its possible templates. Next time you click on it, it will have it.
Oh, that is where we're going to check it.
All right, go ahead and make your athletics check.
It says shooting.
Wow. How did that get messed up? Let me change that.
I'll change mine as well.
All right. Now,
Personally,
So-
I'd have much preferred it if it was shooting over athletics, but
Yep, sorry, I'll need to redeploy the grenade item.
there you go. I cleared it.
There we go. There's medium blast template and all that stuff. And it would just be roll, correct?
yes.
Correct. Right now, it is going to deviate.
Because you set your template 0.01 of an inch too far.
Yep. We will spend a penny on it. There. Now it makes it.
Okay, so it goes from middle to middle.
And damage time.
With a crack, the grenade goes off, and all it does is shake two of them. However, the second one was double shaken and took a wound instead. The settler is already dead, so he doesn't matter.
He's extra dead.
Yeah, that's why I changed my mind. It's like, well, he's already dead, so we might as well just frag him.
All right, that takes us to the last of the giant millipede critters, and it is going to rushing forward, and it saw you throw death at its friends. So as it gets up here, it is going to target you, Mr. Haruto, and spit at you. And it's going to miss horribly, but not bad enough to be a critical miss. And then we
That would
go
have been some
to
bad acid reflex.
the thing that you guys cannot yet see. All right. I need everybody to make a notice check.
Oh, you'll need to make Danny's for her. She had to step away for a second.
Okay.
I'm focusing on these damn bugs in front of me.
All right. Sia really notices it. Mongo does not, nor does Haruto. Josie does. So it's the two people who were surprised by the bugs suddenly coming into view. Both Josie and Lucia feel the ground kind of rumbling. as this is going on. And with that, we go into round 2. And this time, Lucia and what's her name?
Josie?
Josie. Was having a
Thanks.
moment. Both get in action. This little girl screams. This one right here. To move that out. That way we can see. And she is going to run. But that is going to give the millipede a chance to hit her. And it tries to bite her. And it will bite her as she turns and tries to run from it. And it just chomps down on that little girl, takes a massive bite out of her, and she falls to the ground dead. This colonist right here turns tail, and he is going to run. I'm going to make his running roll. So he gets another 5. He is going to go to there. And last but not least, this colonist, he is also running, so I'm just going to go ahead and roll that up front. He is really running for his life. He is just running straight down the street, right out of the fight. I'll move this guy out of the fight. And that takes us to the first of the giant millipede critters, this one right here. It comes rushing forward, and it's going to move up next to Haruto and tries to bite him, because that's how they know that they can really hurt people. And it hits Haruto as it sneaks in real quick and snaps at him with his mandibles. Haruto gets hit hard.
Ouch.
For a total of 20. However, that only seems to be 1 wound. Why is that so high? Ah, you should not have ballistic protection on. So
Oh, yep. Let's turn that off.
that is going to be 2 wounds. So I'm going to add a straight modifier onto that. That way it goes correct. And there we go. Look at that. He fails, so he is taking 2 wounds.
We will spend 1 more Benny on that.
Where did the 3rd wound come from?
That I do not know.
You took off the ballistic protection and then upped the damage, so
okay.
it probably recalculated it but didn't show
So it
it.
should only be 2 wounds. So I will remove one of those.
And then he soaks another one.
Okay. There we go. All right. That takes us to Josie. Josie, you feel the ground shaking.
Ground is shaking.
And Haruto just got bit by a bug.
It's just kind of like vibrating underneath your feet.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Playing a game, what are you doing?
Talking to the baby who was trying to slap my keyboard.
Okay. How should you do that? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my. I'm gonna pull out my revolver
Okay.
and where's that thing that I can do? I sing in this one, right? Yes.
I mean, you could if you want, but the powers that you have are boost and lower trait, healing, holy symbol, relief, and smite.
Okay, I was thinking of another game. I had to process whether that was the same thing. And then I'm gonna move up, right? Ugh. I'll move it there, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cast healing
On Haruto?
Yeah, if I can remember how to select him. Wait,
You don't
have to
need
tell
to
Yeah.
when doing a spell.
Oh, okay.
Oh, right now that is a failure with a 2.
Ow. Okay, well then I got a Benny last time. I'm gonna use it.
Oh, no better.
That's still
No
what the
worse.
heck?
And that is a beautiful picture
Wait.
of Debbie Dallas.
How many Bennies do I have?
You still have 2 left.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll do it. What the heck? Oh my god. Alright, sorry, dude. You're gonna suck it up. In this moment, I don't know what to tell you.
All right. So from there, we go to Mongo.
All right.
And the camera keeps doing funky stuff, so I need to refresh it.
2 actions. Did you fix my frag grenades too, or just his?
I had only fixed his because you had said you were doing yours.
I didn't add the. Oh, hey, there's a click for a possible template. That's new. Okay, well then I fixed it. So first action, frag grenade. Let me get my measurement down so that I don't throw it outside of zone. And if it says it's more than 5 inches, that your system is bugged. So then targeting all of that. And let's roll. Oh,
A pair of deuces is what it looked like on the screen. But
why am I getting a
That's why.
scale bonus?
Because of the child.
Ah.
that is corrected.
All right. Well, let's see what the variance looks like, because I'm not wasting a Benny on it. Because
All right. I'm going to click. This is a thrown weapon. Range is short. 6 inches to the 7 o'clock. It goes right to there. And it blows up relatively harmlessly.
don't punch a hole in the side of that building.
A bunch of small holes.
Oh, yeah, frag grenade.
All right.
And that was action number 1. I did declare 2. That's why I didn't roll a Benny on that, because it was technically a 0. Doesn't affect anything. So then second action, let me clear my targets. We're popping out this one that looks a little bit... we'll go after this one. 3-round burst. I'll remember to actually click the 2 action button this time. There we go.
All right. That is a hit. No raise. And not enough to punch through its armor.
All right. I got 1 Benny left. Fuck it. Oh. Okay. Well, that was even worse.
Okay, so
And then-
that... You going to move it all?
Yes, I am. Just start. Oh, wait. These things move really quick.
They do. It's all
So
just
moving,
legs.
yeah, moving backwards isn't really going to do much. How much movement is it to open a door, or is that free action?
1 free action.
All right, free action, open the door. And I will tell people, let's bottleneck them in the houses. Hopefully nobody's in there.
Nope, because you went to
And
the sheriff's office.
and I will end my turn there.
All right. That takes us to Haruto.
Yep, and I don't get shaken taken off since I soaked, correct?
You didn't soak all of it.
Yeah, because I still took a wound.
Yep.
Correct.
All right, well, let's see. See if we get out of this.
Hey, there you go.
All right, well,
What you gonna do?
I guess we are, first things first, we're going to pull out our M21 and deselect everything. Come on.
There's a handy little button, the little circle with the X on the token controls, that will clear all targets.
There we go. All right, we got the M21 set to rock and roll. We're just going to, I guess, technically plant it against the centipede since he's right in melee with him. So I'm going to be going against melee against him anyways.
Yep. And you're using a long arm in melee, which is a -2 on top of that.
All right. So I will mark that as a light cover on top of that. Just for the penalty there. Full auto. And roll.
All right. 1 of the rounds hit. And it was just a success, not a raise, with a 6.
Yep. And damage time.
And not enough to hurt it. You come in with a total of, total go 8. And it's not to its toughness yet.
Yep. So what we're going to do is now, since this is spent, we're going to drop it. And we're going to take off running into here.
All right. So as you take off running, it gets a free bite. Let's see if it hits you. It does indeed hit you as you take off running away. And that's going to be enough to shake you again as you take off.
All right, so that'll pull me up to a second wound, correct?
Yeah, it already did it.
Oh, no. No, when
Lower
pull me
on
up to second wound, because I unshook because I did an action.
Oh, okay.
Yep, so we're good.
I was going to say it should have automatically done it. Okay, that takes us to the next critter, which is another one of these guys who is looking around. The only person it sees is going to be Josie. So it comes running up to Josie. It tries to bite her. I shouldn't say run. It kind of skitters up to her. They are big bugs. And it's going to miss. That takes us to the next one. And it is going to try and break its shaken. It has good odds here. It's going to fail, so I'm going to go ahead and spend one of my bennies for it. And then it's going to rush forward, coming after Josie as well. Because while they are kind of mean and violent, they are not very bright. And that one's going to miss. We go to the next critter. It is also going to run up on Josie. And it is going to try and bite Josie. And it's going to miss big time. You know what? I got to hit Josie once. Come on.
Oh, you don't have to hit Josie once.
You really
Still
don't.
Or no, that turned it into a success.
Oh,
All right. The gang up bonus.
you're an asshole.
Hold on. I know what's going on here. Gotta turn off the ballistic protection because this is not ballistic. And then total was 9. Your toughness is currently 9, so that's going to be a shaken result on you. So I will add that.
Oh.
And then you two feel the ground kind of rumble a bit more. Oops. He's dead. And then suddenly, oh yeah, from underground erupts this thing. It is a weird mix of a giant centipede and praying mantis. So it's got all the legs that you would expect to see on like a centipede, but its front 2 legs are the scythe legs, like what a praying mantis has. And everybody who can currently see it, which is everybody but Mongo, make a spirit check at -2.
Uh-oh.
As this is one of those things that, man was
No,
not meant to see.
I don't like it.
No?
Gavin closed my character sheet. Sorry, taking me a moment. Said spirit.
Yes, spirit at a -2.
I forgot the -2, so that's a 2.
And that
Isn't
is
it?
kind of what it looks like.
Don't like that. Mm-mm. We will.
Right.
Shoot.
So as it stands, Lucia is good with a total of 4. Right now, Josie is at a
No, I
3.
had the -2 on there. I forgot to use better rolls to do that.
Oh,
So
hold on.
I'm not passing.
I can
So we all
add
failed.
the penalty.
Can I Benny these?
You sure
Yes,
can.
you can.
Hold on, let me add that in there. There we go.
And then will it add if I just click on the Benny button?
Yep, because I added the
Fixed it.
penalty in.
Okay. That's what I was trying to figure out before I...
Still a failure for Lucia. Josie's at a failure with a total of 3. And Haruto is at a failure with a total of 1. Now we get to do the fun stuff. So I'm going to start with Josie. Where is my fear table? There it is. All right. Josie.
Yo.
Or not Josie, Lucia.
Thanks.
I wasn't expecting that. All right. So you gain the hesitant hindrance for the rest of the encounter. They add it to you. It did not, but I can do a quick tweak. Oh, no, it did add it to you. Good. And you are basically frightened. Then we go to Josie. Prep your ears because I don't know what sound it's going to make.
I was not ready.
All
All
right.
right. I've turned down all of my volumes now, so if that plays one more time, I'm just leaving. That was way too loud.
Yeah, I don't know why I need to turn those off. Let me do that real quick. I know where that's coming from. That, I believe, is coming from the Suede immersion module.
Too much immersion, Suede. Too much.
Hey, can I have a question?
I have an answer.
Where is Lucia? Is Lucia the one
She is
on the other side of the
only
big
one
scary thing?
outside with you right now.
Okay. Can I play my card? I don't know if this helps me, but it will help her, I think. I hope.
Your
I don't
card.
really know, actually.
What's
Yeah,
your card?
I have the rally card.
Oh. Read what it does as
Oh.
I get refreshed here.
It says all allies in 5 inches, 10 yards, discard their shaken, stunned, distracted, or vulnerable status.
Oh.
Does she count for any of those?
So that's all allies. She is frightened. Did it mention frightened?
It does not, but I wasn't sure if that counted or if that
So
was a vulnerable
if
or
you played
anything.
it now, it would help you and Haruto.
I think I can live with that.
Okay. Go ahead and click that play button. It's going to appear, and Haruto is no longer shaken, and Josie is no longer shaken and distracted as she plays one of her adventure cards.
Yeah.
Here, I have the phone. I have a baby
Thank you.
game
I
on it. It's
appreciate
like
the phone.
an alphabet popping game, like where he's popping balloons, and he was
Wait.
good with that.
I'm just warning you, if you let me see your phone, I'm probably scrolling through your phone gallery. That's just what I do.
I'm giving it to the baby to keep him from button mashing my keyboard while I'm trying to play this game.
All right. And as it erupts, it is also going to target Josie.
You still have to do my fear test.
Oh, that's right.
Even though it's probably going to end badly for me.
I mean, it usually does for you. And it adds your distracted back in. Or no, it gives you distracted. Josie was the one who was distracted. Okay. So as it comes up, it then, let me disable this, because it's no longer underground. And it is going to take, can it see anybody else? It can. So it's going to take 2 actions. No, you know what? It's going to take 3 actions. Its first action is going to be to try and bite Josie. And it lashes out at her with its huge mandibles. And it is going to miss. And you know what? It is not going to miss.
Oh, that's rude.
It turns a failure into a success. And Josie is going to hurt. That
Yeah, I had a feeling.
is 6 wounds, Josie. Do you wish to
What?
try and soak it by clicking that soak button?
Good luck, don't die.
I'm feeling pretty almost dead. Yeah, I'm gonna try to.
All right, you did not soak.
And that was your last Benny.
Click on that show
Oh.
incapacitation card. Then,
I'm shaken.
yep, roll incapacitation.
I just got rid of that.
Oh, look at that. The good news is you are not dying.
Oh, that's good.
You are not going to be bleeding out. You are just incapacitated and you're going to suffer a temporary injury. Click on that roll for injury. All right.
Ow.
So you take a hit to the guts, which
Ow.
causes you to have the busted guts effect. So for the next 24 hours, you are going to have your strength reduced by 1 die type.
Yum.
All right. For its second action, it is going to bite at Lucia because she is in reach. So that is going to be a bite, 3 action penalty, and it tries to hit Lucia, and right now it is missing. Let's see if I can bring that up some.
No.
It still misses.
No.
You know what?
Again, how many do you have? I'm fine.
It's a wild card.
All right. It throws out
Well, this was a short show.
2 wounds
I would like to soak it, please.
as you become boogered up.
Was Lucia still wearing her spacesuit?
No.
Oh, I didn't know you had armor from other source. Nice. Oh, that's right. We all
That
got
should be 4 higher, so that's going to be 3 wounds. Because you have your ballistic protection on, and that only stops bullets. So that would be 3 wounds. You succeeded at stopping 1 of them. So you are going to have 2 wounds total.
Okay.
And you are currently shaken
Okay.
and afraid.
Okay.
And then for
Welcome
its
back
last
to Shaken
action,
and Afraid.
I'm gonna die.
its last action, it snaps its head around and it sees movement inside of this building. And then its eyes light up, and the weirdest thing happens. A couple of beams blast out of its eyes straight at Haruto. And we do the -4 because 3 actions.
Motherfucker has eye lasers?
He has eye lasers. Right now, that's a -1 total, so that's a miss. There goes my last Benny of the night. And after the Benny, it is still a failure by 1. It blasts a chunk into this wall next to you, Haruto, as these greenish, purplish eye beams just blast out at you. Oh, I forgot the cover penalty too, so it did miss. All right. That is going to take us to Lucia, who first and foremost needs to break her shaken.
Yeah.
Next time.
No.
They're shaken.
Next time on Deadlands, Shaken and Afraid.
All right. Thanks for
kidding
watching
me?
and or listening, everyone. And when next we come back, you get to find out whether or not Lucia's running away like a little bitch. Don't forget, if you're a fan of coffee, check out the best damn coffee around, Poppets Coffee at poppetscoffee.com. Head on over to our Patreon if you want to help us out, and you can reach that from our website, www.knightsofthesmithdinnertable.com. And last but not least, check out all of our socials, with the most prominent being Twitter, @KnightsDinner. We will see everybody next time, or just speak at you next time, something like that. Have a good one, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
This game references the Savage Worlds game system, available from Pinnacle Entertainment Group at www.peginc.com. It is unofficial media content permitted under the Media Network Content Agreement. This content is not managed, approved, or endorsed by Pinnacle Entertainment Group. Certain portions of the materials used are the intellectual property of Pinnacle, and all rights are reserved. Savage Worlds, all related settings and unique characters, locations, logos, and trademarks are copyrights of Pinnacle Entertainment Group. The Knights of the Smith Dinner Table logo, Colony of the Damned, and the Knightsmith Games logo are all intellectual property of Knightsmith Games, LLC.